Imagine that you are completely relaxed at home when suddenly your husband's friend appears and everything turns into a situation much stranger and more intense than you might have expected. What happened next? Leave you speechless. Stay with me to the end to find out what's really going on. It happened one hot morning while I was at home and doing household chores. An unusual but funny event happened. I usually clean the house quickly because I'm usually alone. My husband is at work and kids at school. I turn the music on full blast volume and get rid of the junk that I carry it with me as I move around the house. Complete freedom. If you liked this video, subscribe. It's free and you will help us a lot to continue creating video. This morning I was absorbed in while I was working, music was playing throughout the house and I didn't notice the doorbell. It turned out that my husband's friend came to return the lawnmower we lent him a few days ago. He several times rang the doorbell but received no answer. Decided to leave the mower in the back garden. As he passed the dining room, he saw me through the window as I was cleaning. Moving to the rhythm of cheerful music, he for a long time watched me with a surprise scene until I sang and moved to the rhythm of the music. Watched me from outside without realizing that I didn't notice him. Then I noticed. I got scared of him when he was a little. I hid, covered myself with my hands and threw on a nightgown before go out to understand what is happening in the garden. When I saw him, I greeted him with surprise. "Hi, Lawn, what were you doing?" Windows. He came to return the lawnmower, which we borrowed over the weekend. I rang the doorbell several times, but to no avail. Having received an answer, I decided that there was no one at home and left the car in the yard. He said that it was strange to see movement in the house and he watched, fearing that it might be Neva. I joked that he is a thief. "What is he?" Answered with humor, but then invited me drink in the house to cool off from the heat. When we entered the house, I offered him a glass of orange juice and poured myself some. Also, while he was sitting, I noticed that he feels more relaxed, maybe to be because he is an extrovert. He calmed me down by saying that it wasn't a random incident and ensured that I shouldn't tell to her husband to calm him down. He finally admitted that he was worried about the fact that I couldn't get the image of me out of my head. So relaxed. I tried to downplay the significance of this, assuring him that it wasn't that important, but he continued to insist, mentioning that he was surprised by some aspects of my appearance. Although I assured him that this is with increasing, nevertheless it continued to insist on his own. In admiration, he also changed the subject. That made me get nervous. The moment he stood up to leave, I noticed that he was clearly excited, which caused me strong feelings, although it's also a little bit me. I was confused. I've never received so much compliments, even from his husband on his. I could tell from his expression that he noticed. That's when I told him with the girl soldiers made from tin figurines. Look ready for. Elon did not doubt the fight for a moment and came up to me to kiss me. What left me stunned. My lips parted slightly and I allowed myself to get carried away by the moment, though I don't usually act so suddenly. Found myself on my knees as if I was going to ask for forgiveness, and that what happened then became real for me. I was so surprised I couldn't believe it. Should have been. Even my husband could hardly have happened. Surprised me even half as much. What happened was what Elon just did. I couldn't understand until the end. I wasn't sure how to handle the game, because he was smaller than the little soldier. Then my husband being petite. I usually didn't play with soldiers. My husband, that's why I was nervous when I started play with this magnificent soldier. Taken from my husband's friend Alan, I opened my mind and started to show creativity after spending a few minutes playing with him in my room, though I had fun. Feeling guilty fast took hold of me when I realized that we were not invited my husband to play this moment. Elon picked me up and helped me stand up. His experiences were sincere and deep, and I felt that he apologized. Then I offered him mine doll for play, and somehow it took him off pain. I was fascinated by what I could become a support and help to ease Alan's emotional burden, although at some point it occurred to me the thought that I acted selfishly in relation to her husband because she didn't share with her doll and didn't ask him. The soldier's feeling of guilt disappeared when I became more and more immersed in the game with Al. Our toys as soldier and my doll formed a great team we played on. Sofa emotion that resembled roller coaster, and on top of this, I experienced a new feeling for myself on the slides. But surprisingly, harmonious. Solomon, you are ready for you. Do you like how I play with you? He asked. Elon, I responded enthusiastically. Yes, Elon. I liked it. Let's play most of it. I didn't know exactly why at the time, but the game had some crazy overtones, which made her special and unique. You are beautiful,